All right, today, or we just finished an upper body, but today I'm gonna talk to you guys about how or why you need to be grateful for, the hard times that you're going through, because you're gonna be able to look back and know, or you're gonna be able to look back and see just how necessary or just how helpful, this painful situation that you might have went through or maybe going through right now is, right? It's gonna be too loud, but I want to talk to you guys about just the fact that the pain that you're going through is going to forge you, right? The pain that you're going through right now is going to make you the man that you need to be further down the line. And the moment that you realize this, and the moment that you're able to understand at the very least, but at most embrace the painful journey or embrace the hardship, is going to be the moment to where you can actually become that best version of you that you need to be, right? Because I know a lot of you guys are in a situation where you might be exactly where I was. You insecure, depressed, suicidal even, right? Everything's going wrong, like when in my life I was being like made fun of, bullied, everywhere I went, right? I was depressed, didn't feel like I had anybody or anyone to lean on, anyone to talk to, and it ended up spiraling down to being suicidal and thinking that was my only way out, right? But now, and this is the biggest thing that I want you guys to take away from this, now I'm able to look back at those situations in my life and almost laugh, right? And I've actually done this before. Like I looked back on where I was a couple years ago, and I'm like, man, why was I like freaking out like that? Like, why was I actually going to end my own life, right? And some of you guys watching this might be like, bro, how can you just sit there and say that like it doesn't matter? And the reason why that is like proof of what I'm telling you guys right now, is that it served me, right? Like me going through the hardships that I went through, me being bullied for years, being depressed for years, being suicidal, it upwards to this point, it's equipped me with more tools to help more people and to improve myself on an even deeper level, right? Because I went through those things, now I'm at a point to where I'm able to teach guys, I'm able to guide guys and get them exactly to where they want to be, simply because I know what it was like, what it took, and what to do to get from being here to being there, right? But enough about me, because I really want this video to be more about you watching this behind the screen. You could be going through the worst point of your life right now. You could be at absolute rock bottom. You could feel terrible. You could feel depressed. You could be maybe even experiencing suicidal thoughts right now. But I'm telling you right now, I'm telling each and every one of you guys watching this, it's going to serve you at one point, and one day you're going to be able to look back at that and realize, as long as you don't give up on yourself and as long as you just keep showing up, you're going to look back and realize that the struggles that you're facing right now is just going to be your testimonial later on, right? Because at the end of it all, as long as you just don't tap out, as long as you just continue to pursue a better version of you and pursue improving in some way, shape, or form, everything is going to end up falling in line, right? Or falling in order. And I don't feel like I'm really wording this in the right way, but you're going to be able to look back and see the position that you're in right now and realize just how much you benefited from it, whether that's mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is. Like, these trials that you're going through, these hard times that you're going through, they're going to forge you. They're going to shape you into the man that you need to be, right? Because there's not one great man in this world that didn't go through any pain. There's not one great man in this world that didn't have any, down bad moments or bad life experiences or moments where, they got knocked down. It's actually the greatest men who have been knocked down the most times, right? Because they've gotten up the most times and they've learned from those times and they've applied the things that they learned. And now they're at a point to where they can reap the benefit of that struggle. And I really don't feel like I'm explaining this in a way that I need to, but I know it's going to help somebody out there, right? Biggest thing I want you guys to take away from this, man, is one, whatever struggle that you're going through right now, it's literally just going to be another part of your testimony, right? This is going to be another part of your story, another hurdle that you jumped over to get to where you will end up being at, whether that's physically, mentally, in every aspect or any aspect, right? And you just need to understand, like, there's this quote that this guy, John Mark, uses. I'm not sure exactly where it originated from, but I learned it from John Mark, and it's funny because this is kind of John Mark was kind of the person that inspired me to make YouTube videos, believe it or not, and especially in this format. But he would always say, like, the depth of your struggles will determine the heights of your success. So if you're in a terrible situation, you're so down bad, you're depressed, you're addicted to drugs, you're coping with this, oh, your girl just cheated on you, oh, your life is in shambles, good, right? Because that's going to work on you in a way that you could have never worked on yourself. Like, you can't replicate the amount of mental fortitude that you gain from recovering from an event that would easily destroy somebody's life or somebody's mind, right? Like, you can't replicate that, right? You have to go through that experience. You have to go through those trials. You have to go through those hard times in order to become the type of man that you need to be, right? And I feel like I'm kind of talking in circles right now, but back to what I was saying in the beginning of the video, like, now I was literally at a point to where I was so depressed, I was so down, I felt so hopeless, so helpless, that I genuinely felt like the only choice or the only way out of that situation was to commit suicide, right? But now I'm able to look back and realize, man, I'm at the point that I'm at right now because I got through that, right? And that's just another part of my story that's gonna, one, let me know or be solid proof that even if I'm going through the worst time in my life, things will get better as long as I don't tap out or, like, you know. And two, you guys have to understand that there's going to be people around you that see, oh, you got through this, I'm going through this right now, and they're going to be able to take inspiration from your current pain or your previous pain. And that might be what some of you guys are feeling right now watching this. Like, I obviously know this isn't the best video I've ever made. Like, I feel like I'm really talking in circles and I'm just kind of rambling, but that's what I want you guys to take away from this. So you got to embrace the struggle. You got to understand that the pain that you're going through now, the hardship that you're going through now, is all going to serve you in the end. It's all going to benefit you as long as you use it and go through it and get through it and apply the things that you learned in the right way, right? So love you guys. Jesus loves you too. And I just hope one of you guys are able to benefit from this, man. Obviously, I don't feel like this is the best video, but I'm going to post it up there anyway because I know it'll help. Talk to you guys tomorrow.